I said, I gotta ask you something. Can you wipe my butt for me? He said, excuse me. I said, it's a prank. It's just a prank. But somebody told me that at school. He said, hey, man, can you wipe my butt? I'm like, what the? Got anything I can put in my mouth. No, I mean, like, candy-wise. Like, wait, what? No, I don't. I was for real, though. Like, do you got any, like, candy I can put in my mouth or something? I don't be talking weird stuff unless I'm high of ADHD. That's what hey, whenever I just so I don't know. Oh no, yesterday I didn't know what I was saying. I was like, after this, I'm fixing to get laid. I'm like, nah. I said that is not what I meant to say. I said that is not what I meant to say. If you talk about me saying weird stuff, just when Jonathan be on the game, just listen to him. You said what? All of them through the wall. Yeah, you said that. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you said the Walter fan though, but he I told you. I said when he said CJ was on some freaky crap one time. He said, "Do you and your side sister lay beds with each other?" I said, "On accident." I was talking about on Minecraft. I said it was an accident, just one time. Yeah, I said that's when my friend. Whenever I was when I was doing a Red Dead Redemption online. Yeah, he said, "Oh, Darian, I can just do you like this. I can just tie you up and put you on the back of my horse." Yeah, I see he had to form. He said, "I got to form a posse so you can ride on back of my horse, but nah, I ain't gonna do that right now." I said, "I ain't doing that right now." He said, "We got to meet up with Zach." And then I'm just sitting up there on the horse. He said, "You know what he said?" He said, "Yeah, I got a slave on the back of the horse. Bitch, get ready to sell him." And then everybody just started laughing. And then he said, "Boy, your character what?" He said, "Your character what?" Yeah, when I just said, "How you doing?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah." He was all like, he said, "Hi." He said, I said, "Yeah." He said, "But Darian, come on, before you get shot out. I can't speak to the ladies." "No, you cannot." Yeah, we be silly on there. I said, then I had that, and then I had that, we were doing another Red Dead Live. He was like, he said, yeah, I was just like, things gonna be easier. He said, things ain't getting no much easier. He said, we having to pull crap out of deer intestines and having to reset them. Things ain't getting easier. Because that was that day we was hunting. I was like, I said, things gonna be, I said, things gonna, if you think negative, things are gonna be hard. He goes, things gonna be hard. It's supposed to get hard, and I like it hard. I'm like, well, he said, that is not what no, I know what you mean. He said, I like things difficult. I said, yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, and I'm tell you what, John, I said with Jonathan, I said, John, he done told this, yesterday he done told this boy, he said, yeah, he said that he like, that I like boy, and then this 11-year-old boy, he's like, he like boys, he like boys. I'm like, Jonathan, why you say that? Shoot. Who told you that I was messing with boys? Nobody. And sometimes he be acting like a little fruit cub on the party chat. I be like, Jonathan, be quiet with that fruity stuff. And I said I was talking about a device with the PlayStation. I said it holds maximum storage. Like it holds like 100 games in the storage. So all you gotta do is you gotta slide your PS5 to look. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna break it if I do that though. But, I said, you just screw it in. He like, screw it in. I'm like, yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. And then my friend he said, that strength. He said that special needs strength is real now. I said, good. I said, this boy with Down syndrome slammed me on the wall. He slammed me straight on the wall. He said, you gonna play Fortnite with me? He didn't say yes. He was just slamming me up. He was just slamming me against the wall. I said, yeah. I said, and plus he got grabbed both of my arms though, just like he leading me somewhere like we in WWE. I'm like, dude. Yeah, I'm like, dude. And then Adrian, and then my friend Adrian and Liam from I said from Denmark. Yeah, they from Denmark. And he said, and my friend, he said, I swear they be acting dumb sometimes. He said, and Adrian, my friend Adrian said, oh, don't tell him I said that. And then yeah, I'm like, yeah. I said I won't. I said then that's whenever we were doing the Diamond Casino, huh? So I said, yeah, that's what Jonathan. He said, I'm robbing the store, and then Adrian said, I'm robbing a casino. Oh yeah, and he told people that I wanted to be a fanboy. He did though, and then my friend said, "Yeah, I mean, fanboy. For some reason, girls like fanboys. I mean, they do though. I don't know how you like a boy just like a girl." And he said, "I'm gonna be one. He said, I'm gonna be a straight guy." I'm like, "They are straight." I said, "I'm gonna be one too, so I can get some grades." He said, "You too fat to be a fanboy. Sit down." And then he told me, "You as a cosplayer," he said, "it is too." He said, "That is wrong." He said, "You ain't fat." Yeah, he just tell me how he don't. I said he don't. How he's just so against fat people. And then me and Zach and then April was talking about talking about the stories about us back when we was in elementary school. Though we had this. He said we had this one with this principal. He said, "You remember Miss Sue?" I'm like, yeah. He said that woman was evil. He said, and you know what he told me? He said, all I do was roll bitch on the school cafeteria board, and she don't suspend me for mine. And then it was something else I got. Oh yeah, with my friend Zach, he said, you know, back in third grade, when we went to the bathroom, he said, and we were using the urinal, he said, my dumb brain thought it was okay to drop my plant all the way to the ground. He said, dude, you was one of those kids that put their hands all the way to when they used the urinal. He said, dude, I used to hate that. I did too. I'd be like, bro, you do not have to, bro, you can go in the stall and do that. And then there was one point he thought he thought he said the C word, and then the teachers they thought he did though, and then he got in trouble. And then that one made him think he said then we go to the Hexagon Library. We go to the library in the elementary school. I said Clark, right? I said Clark, and then he thought I said something else. We still couldn't figure out what it was. And then he said, "You said the C word." I said, "Boy," I said it one time and I got in trouble. And they was like, yeah, they was trying to set us up that they trying to see if we're gonna snitch on each other. Yeah, I said, yeah, we was all like, what's I said, what is the C word? I'm like, cock. He like, no. Glitter? No. I'm like, we were naming a whole bunch of C words and we didn't even get none of them right. Oh, that's what I thought too. So I was like, boy, are you talking about cunt? He like, He said, no, it's not. It's not cock. It's not clitter. It's not cunt. Then what's the c word? Yeah, that was a lot of it. And yeah, yeah, I said, and then he told me, he said he done got his mom in trouble once. He used to tell the kids that his mom used to whoop him with a fire axe to make us sing school. He got his mom in trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he said with a fire. He said with a fire axe. No, yeah, I think it's the long part, the wooden stick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where country? America, USA, yeah, the land of the free, which is some bunch of old, huh? He said what? Yeah, so of course, I mean, I'm an anarchist, so yeah, I mean, and then people think that shit's so holy. No, the shit is not holy. It's just shit. It goes right down the shitter. It's okay. We all got that. We all got that once we just ain't. Yeah. That dude, my friend, when I saw my life is straight, he said, "Oh, you saw my life is straight." He said, "Oh my God, they got so gay. They got it so gay." He said, "You gotta back me up." I said, "I like the gay." He said, "Yeah." He said, "You a faggot. You like kissing all on boys, so that's why they name is gay." And then he told me because I accidentally chose this doll angel in class. It said, "So what would it be, angel or sky?" And I thought it was a good. Well, I don't care if it's a girl. I would, but I wanted to choose the girl. She was smoking high. And then he said, "What was you doing at that point?" I was like, "I was you on your phone?" I said, "Yeah." Yeah. Then I chose angel. He said, "That's why you want to choose angels in the clouds." Chose gay self. Hold on, what? It's down there. Down there, I think down there. You see all that? And then my homie, when he said, "I'm thinking about," yeah, when he said he was that word, he started, he ends with an R. My word said, "Guna." When I get in here, I think I gotta go piss. I gotta go piss before I piss on myself when I get in here. Peace. Dang, what they do? They're trying to harm you. What's supposed to be blood on the front? Yeah, they told me when I had to hold it, like I'm like, well, man, yeah. Oh yeah, Oh, there goes that time. One time he told me, he said, Darren, if you're gonna go play the game with your husband, go play the game with your husband.
What?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, what hoods? I said, and bro, he said, he was like, dude, this a little kid. And then he said, for a minute, I thought that was like his hoods or something for a minute though. And then he was like, yeah, yeah. Then he said he realized it was a little kid though. Oh, ready? I ain't ready.